Good morning. I'm Father Rayappa. I'm in Cambodia. Just you can see behind me, so many trees are cut down, deforestation for development. I mean, this is the loss of biodiversity. When you destroy a habitat means where animals and humans and plants live. And when you deforest, in other words, when you destroy, you are destroying the habitat of animals and plants. Some animals can migrate, but plants can't migrate and they die. They go, some of them go extinct. So this is what is happening. And Pope is expressing anguish over this kind of human activity in Laudato Si, Pope Francis's encyclical on ecology and environment. So I am in Cambodia. Cambodia is a poor country, but people depend on agriculture and people deforest the trees for agriculture. So when there are millions of people do this and there goes forest cover and habitats are destroyed and animals become ecological refuges. Pope writes beautifully in Laudato Si, Article 32, he talks about the loss of biodiversity. He writes thus: the earth's resources are also being plundered because of short-sighted approaches to the economy, commerce, and production. The loss of forest and woodlands entails the loss of species which may constitute extremely important resources in the future, not only for food but also for curing diseases and other uses. Different species contain genes which could be key resources in years ahead for meeting human needs and regulating environmental problems. It's very important writing, and we destroy these resources without any foresight. And Pope is telling, in the future they may be useful. You see, behind me, the big forest is deforested, and we didn't know what existed in the forest in the first place. There were countless species. Maybe they had medicinal value. Maybe in the future, the new diseases will appear. At that time, those medicinal plants could have been a lifesaver. But what happened? We destroyed them. So in the future, when the diseases come up, when they pop up, we don't have medicines because we have destroyed them. We don't know what is there. So Pope is expressing anguish over it. And also different kind of genes and different kinds of animal mutations, they are going on. And the future evolution, probably a new species of animals could evolve. The whole thing is in the process of evolution or process of creation. God has not done away with creation, you know that. It is an ongoing process. God creates and creates and creates, and He redeems and redeems, and He saves and saves. He incarnates and incarnates, and He is with us. So many species have disappeared because of this kind of deforestation. It is not only Cambodia, it's all over the world. In India, in Sri Lanka, in Asia, Africa, South America, Amazon, everywhere. So Pope is really sad about it. And Laudato Si is a beautiful document. And he's writing in the article 32, that is what I read for you, 3.2, under the subheading called Loss of Biodiversity. So I'm traveling all over the world and just filming this kind of human activities just to bring to your attention. And Pope is also crying out loud and he is sounding alarm. And we need to wake up, and people should be educated, and we need awakening, and we can't continue like this, deforestation after deforestation, cutting down, driving animal life and plant life to the brink of extinction. We can't do that, and we need to talk against it. That is what we are, stewards. God has created, and He asked to take care of this land and forest. Till it and keep it, Genesis 2:15. So the responsibility is on you. The people, those who watch this YouTube, you are responsible steward. You need to defend, because they don't have a voice. Trees and animals, they can't speak. So you become a mouthpiece for them. That is what Pope Francis is all about. He acts as an advocate, like a lawyer, a defender, and he wants to save this forest. He gives voice for the voiceless. So millions of species live there, but now deforested. I don't know where the animals went away. Animals, sometimes they migrate. Some animals, they can't do migration. They can't adapt, and they go extinct. Plants, of course, they can't migrate, they can't adapt, and they go extinct. This is called slash and burn agriculture. You see, slashing, burning, clearing the forest. For what? For agriculture. Agriculture is nothing but just an anthropocentric interest. It's about human food. Only about us. Food, food, food. We want more food. Food security, buffer stock. The whole government, they're obsessed with the food. You take more food and you put it in the refrigerator. No animal does like humans do. Nobody stores the food in a refrigerator. All animals, they eat fresh food, but only humans, they store in chemicals and they eat it, and we get sick, cancer, heart disease, ulcers, and you go to a hospital and you pay medical bills. So there are so many species live here, and we need to support them. We need to open our heart, because we are stewards. And stewards themselves, they fail to preserve and conserve the natural world. I think we failed in our responsibility. I think we failed in our faithfulness. I think we fail in our accountability. In other words, we goofed up. We goofed up. Yeah. 7 billion people on this planet Earth. And every time we want to build a house and agriculture, we do agriculture, we have to destroy. In South America, Amazon forest is destroyed. In Congo Basin, in Africa, deforestation. In India, Western Ghats, Himalayan sector, for agriculture, or for housing, roads, factory. So I think article number 32, Laudato Si, Pope Francis is appealing to the world community to have consciousness, to have a heart, to show some compassion and mercy to this environment and ecology. We are celebrating the year of mercy this year. I think so far we didn't express mercy towards environment and ecology. Only humans, we have been obsessed with only our own species. And we talk about mercy and compassion and forgiveness and empathy, all those kind of only for human species. But now we need to extend beyond human realm. Go to biocentric. We have been anthropocentric. We should become biocentric or ecocentric. So we need to enlarge our consciousness to encompass the other parts of creation, namely trees, forests, animals, plants, soil, water, air. You see, I think compassion can reach to the fringes of existence, beyond frontiers. Yes, compassion can travel beyond frontiers. That means beyond human realm, beyond even earthly realm. It can go and extend to even the whole cosmos. I think it's a powerful feeling. That is what we need. Pope Francis is so great to bring out this encyclical Laudato Si, and also announcing Year of Mercy 2016. And I think this document, and if you have a heart full of mercy and compassion, I think the whole ecology, the environment can benefit. So my dear friends, article number 32, please open it up, read it and judge for yourselves. Thank you and God bless.